Yo, mambo vipi? Wananiita mjukuu mfalme and welcome to Mpasho. Leo tutakuwa napiga story na one of the founders ambaye ameweza kuanzisha a beautiful app ambayo itakuwa inasaidia watu ambao wako katika the beauty industry to put their services into a central box ambayo unaweza ukaiaccess kwa urahisi sana. So leo karibu sana, we can find out more from her. Tupo naye hapa, ataweza kujiintroduce na atuambie pia hii services imeanza lini na so far ameweza kuongea na kina nani wanaweza kuitumia. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, how are you?
Fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Please introduce yourself, utuambie wewe ni nani na unafanya nini?
Okay. Yes. Mimi naitwa Irene Keru. I'm the founder of Mpasho, which is actually my baby. I'm passionate about how we use digital services. Na nilikuwa nataka kuona salon industry being streamlined. That means nikitaka kubook hairdresser wangu sitaki kumpigia simu, because I know ataniambia kwa free. Nataka nipate system naweza book the same way I book Airbnb ama Uber. I want to be able to book my hair beauty service through a digital system. And because sisi wa Kenya tuko mbele, hatuchezi. I mean, we are known to be digital people, and I believe that Kenya is a right place to start this. Yes.
Now you have an app inaitwa Kenya-Afrourembo. I want to know first the inspiration of the name of Kenya-Afrourembo. How did you come up with this name first?
Okay, so Kenya-Afrourembo is actually a combination of Afro and Urembo. As I said earlier, it was born actually from a meeting I had with my friends in Sarit, in Newscape to be more precise, back in 2016. And I wanted to have a name for this system which actually helps Afro people to book beauty services. That time nilikuwa naishi Madrid, so Madrid sikuwa na mtu wa kunitengeneza nywele, and I came to realize in every city I used to go to, nilikuwa nikijua ninakaa more than 2 months, nilikuwa na wasiwasi nani atatengeneza nywele ama nani atatengeneza kucha. So I came to figure out hakuna system iko hapo kusaidia Waafrika wherever you go, like to access beauty services industry. We have a very unique way of consuming beauty services. Wewe uko na dreadlocks, mzungu atakuwa na dreadlocks, and there is no way utaenda place uingie salon ya wazungu ambia kutengeneza dreadlocks. It's not their thing, and then you will feel like they won't understand. So we need to have our own way of booking our beauty services and accessing those services conveniently. And that's
convenient.
Yeah.
So convenient is the word. So kwanza, coming up with this app, what were the challenges first? You know, in Kenya, when we hear an application has been made, an application has been developed, unajua, we tend to put it into a box na sema it is a lot of work. For you, coming up with such an app, what were some of the challenges na what was easy on your side?
Challenge ya kwanza ilikuwa sikuwa nimeelewa vizuri about the industry, because that time I had just come in from abroad. I thought my European thinking would work here na kuja kuokolea watu. I found out, and to me it's not working. I thought that people wanaweza lipa for their beauty services ahead of time. The same way in Europe, you just connect your card to Uber and then you pay. You don't pay cash like we do here by Mpasho at the end of the journey. So that was the first mistake which I did. And later on, I came to figure out I was targeting individual beauticians instead of a brand itself, an entity of a salon, which is more easier to access and more easy to streamline than streamlining someone's business who is not necessarily entrepreneurial minded. So that was the difficult part. The good part, people were embracing digital solutions to book services. So I have to commend Kenyans because they're ready to try new stuff. And actually we are doing well now. We're doing better. We have salons coming to us so that we can onboard them. So I can say tuko na crowd poa.
With that said, in terms of a crowd and all that, so far sahi the app as we are talking, mtu akienda kuitafuta kwanza anaweza akaipata wapi?
Ukienda kwa Android, kwa App Store, Google Play, utapata Kenya-Afrourembo. Ukienda kwa iOS, bado utatupata. So you'll be able to download the app as a named client, but then you need to have your professional or your salon onboarded ndio uweze kuwa book. Juu kama hawako hauta book, si ndio? So we need to have both salons and also the clients. And the good thing as a client, ukibook, utaona booking yako, you'll be having reminders, and also you'll be able to know by the end of the year, manze nimespend pesa ngapi kwa huyo baba. naweza muitisha ka 10% at the end of the year nipeka kitu. Yeah, something like that.
Okay. So far tuko na business ngapi ambazo zimeweza kuja on board in saying that now because we are in the beauty industry, tuko na salon, tuko na baba, we are working with Afro-Rembo. Sasa uko na watu kama wangapi ambao wako katika app?
We have more than 10 salons. We have other salons which actually we are training currently. And we want to train them fast ndio wajue what are the benefits of having the system, not just onboarding salons just at tukue na crowd. That is not my aim. I want to have salons that are using the system and also have clients who are happy with the system and also bring feedback to us, because this is not the end. We have some other things that we have planned in future to bring in so that we can make your journey as seamless as possible, and also to give you satisfaction, like you can trust that nikibook na app si lazima nipigie huyo msee manzi, hata ashaona anajua ninakuja, na nikikuja hapo sitapata ma surprise line ya kutoka hapa mpaka Kikuyu. Yeah, kitu kama hiyo.
Ajua, such innovations come with some of the challenges, and we have talked about them, that while living abroad kulikuwa na zile wanasema I want to go to the salon but I cannot be able to access, ama sijui ndaksi ya wapi. Unajua, on these other sides, what were some of the challenges zenye zilikuwa like that drive that gave you the drive ukasema now coming to Kenya, let's have this app that will solve these problems?
Unajua, kitu ya kwanza, sisi wa Afrika hatujui kuandika bei zetu zikuwe transparent, especially kwa salon. Ushaikuta menu, hakunanga menu. Very few have menu. So unaingia hapo, ukishika ka iPhone kako, uwe msee ashaona uko na iPhone, bei yako ni different na ule mtu ako na Android, si ndio? So there's that challenge of the price transparency. There's also challenge kitambo, sijui kama ushasimamishwa na mtu kwa street anakuambia manze hiyo nywele yako ni pole tengenezwa wapi. Nowadays size vya insecurity Nairobi, ukisimamishwa na mtu si utaanza kuwika, utaanza kupiga nduru. So we are avoiding that. And nowadays Africans hataki kusimamishwa kwa street kwamba nywele yako ni poa. They start getting worried. So there's that challenge also that we want to cover up on the system, that ukitengeneza nywele yako ende uandike ka review kazuri pale. So when I'm looking for the same service, na nione nani akona dreadlocks, nani akona more reviews, nani akona more comments. Ukienda kwa Airbnb, people don't go look at the house first, they go to the reviews first. We want to do the same for the beauty industry, and we have very good professionals who are doing great services na watu hawajui. So we want to put them in the limelight and grow their business. So manze msijifiche.
I think this is now the opportunity to come into the industry and come on board in terms of using the app and all that. Let's say I want to use a particular services, ama kuna mtu nimekuwa natumia and for the longest time yeye hayuko kwa hiyo app, unaona? How am I going to convince them, me as a client, so that I can enroll on this beautiful app that I have on my phone, so that I can make their businesses grow and also reach more people? Because now on the application, kama kuna mtu alikuwa tu pale tao let's say haja advertise busy yake sana, but akija kwa app unajua so many people are accessing it. How will I be able to convince you msee, nimwambie this app is working, na mimi nataka next time nikikuja sitaki kuja kushinda 2 hours. Nataka kumbook direct.
Let me ask you, huyo mtu ako na business hataki kugrow, not unless hataki kugrow ndio akatae. The thing is, if your clients come to you and wakwambie manze eka your app ndio tuweze kukubook because mimi sitaki kukuja, they have to listen to you. There is a way that clients you're bringing comfort to them. You're also bringing transparency for them and also opening more avenues for them to get more clients. I doubt kuna professional zakata. Kwa sababu kama ataenda apoe reviews mzuri, apate clients wengi, kwa nini tena aseme hataki? Na najua pengine watasema unalipa pesa ngapi? Of course the services will be paid, with the app will be paid. We have monthly subscriptions, but we are not collecting money for you. Client wako akubook, hata ukibukua na 1000 clients, the same subscription fee per month will still remain. So it's up to you. You're streamlining your business. And also kama wewe uko na business, I'm very sure hauna data ya all your clients. Ushaandikwa ka message na babako akakwambia happy birthday. Wakati wa Father's Day ushaandikwa ka message kaambia atakuja Father's Day. Haujai. Would you love to have that?
Yeah, because now let's say the systems like banks, mobile providers, they all have our data and they always remind you when you have something special in life.
So why not for the beauty industry?
Yes.
Do you know how much you spend in a year?
No, see, I just walk in. Alafu unajua hata sometimes you can change. You can actually they can lose some of the clients because leo kama you don't have that touch with your clients, there's that.
As a client, would you like to know, like in 2022 nilitumia pesa ngapi kwa hiyo mzee? Nililipa pesa ngapi kwa dread zangu? Yes.
Accountability is key.
Thank you. So we are having that. So huyo msee akisikia hata huyo msee atajua pengine ana spend pesa ngapi, maybe next year to have kuongeza more, they will be happy to do that because maybe I'll give them better services or that, or something will change and put more emphasis on the quality of the service I give to them. That's good. We need quality services. We are in the era where people are more attentive to how you treat them as a customer. Naweza ingia kwa shop nikikuta odema ni treat vizuri, sitarudi kwenda shop zingine, nitakuwa nikirudi hapo. Just because I had good customer service. It's key.
So you have talked about while making this point, you have talked about subscription. So it means that being on this app is not free.
It's not free for salons, but it's free for the client. I'm giving you a system to run your business, to help you have bookings conveniently. That you don't have kunitengeneza kucha alafu unachukua simu. Mimi kwanza ukakasirika sana nail artist ana kukwaruza kucha hivi alafu amechukua simu. Naona kata kuka. Yeah, it's, I mean, give me value for my time. And also like if I want to have that time with you, don't interfere. So lazima watalipia kwa wako service. Juu hata mimi kwa app, I want to bring it to a level that all your clients will just be using that system and I'll be bringing you more value than you think of. Yes.
So it will cost me how much now? Let's say I want to onboard my business onto Mpasho.
For the starters, we are starting with 2K per month. But then we are coming up with some differences where we are going to have classes, silver, gold, and platinum. So they will have some differences on part of what you'll get in certain category. But that's to come. But for the moment, we're just onboarding people at 2,000 first. Yes.
Okay. So for the 2,000, is it a month? Is it a month?
Subscription, yes. And we're giving you 1 month free. You see how it is. If you don't like it, we are happy. If you like it, we hopefully you continue using our services. Because in future, we have so much in line that we also want you to manage your commissions for the professionals. We want also to help you have reports whereby you can go to a bank and they give you credit from that report. So those are things that I'm planning in future. I have so bigger dreams for this industry and how to transform it. So journey with you.
Yes. That is a nice one. So talking about your experience in Kenya and probably living abroad, Kwanza, you have talked about it and probably I will not let that slide. You can tell us probably ni wapi ulikuwa naishi when abroad and how can you compare these two industries when it comes to the beauty industry here in Kenya and abroad, how things are done?
So I used to live in France. Of course, not many Kenyans will go to France. And in France, for example, you have a lot of West Africans. If you're living in Paris, it's much easier. But then it's not very easy for you to get a good hairdresser. Because for those of you who've been to Paris, you've been to Strasbourg, Saint-Denis or Chateau d'Eau, and then you go there, you have all these black people. As you get out of the metro, they come looking for you. It's like ni Africa number 2, naitanga Africa. But they still don't have a system that helps them to book. So when I was living there, actually I remember I used to have my own hair. I used to treat my own hair. And then tukaanza kuwekanga ma wigs, nikaanza kuwekanga kufanyia weaving. I used to go to Paris and do it. There's only one person who used to do it. And maybe because I used to live out of Paris. So when I used to come to Paris maybe once every 3 months nilikuwa natengeneza nywele. Huko yani hakuna mtu anakuwa na story na nywele. Sisi wa black hatunanga shughuli. Unless unaishi town kubwa, but in Kenya that is when now here Africans have to look the part. I mean, this industry here, this is a real thing. I've been to the US and I've seen how Black Americans and also Africans, how they do it. But in France, in other cities, it's not really, people are not really so much into the beauty. But in Africa, here is the deal. Yes. I've been to several countries in Africa and I can tell you, Nairobi, tuko top. Na Nigeria, tuko juu manzi.
When it comes to the beauty industry, Kenyans, we are doing it right.
English countries, we are doing it right. Tuko mbele.
I think Kenyans love to look good, so always they are going for what is good for them.
Yes, kwanza Nairobi wase wanasikia tu mademu, najua tu what you are. Hatuchori nini hizi vibaya hivi, tunachora poa. Yes, and like other countries have been whereby we are not in the same level, but they're still coming. Like Francophone countries, they're still coming, but the English countries, manze, acha tuseme tu tuko juu.
Yes. So advantages of using this app. From now, you, the creator of this app and the founder of this app, what are some of the advantages? Let's say today, nime join, I have Mpasho. I've just downloaded it on my phone. What are the advantages of using this app?
The first thing, you'll be able to book your professional conveniently. Second, you'll be able to see other services, other connect services, complimentary services that you can book in the same salon maybe you didn't know about.
Yes.
The third thing, you'll be able to book a slot of your convenience. Time when unafisikia wewe uko free ndio utabook na utaenda, and you have freedom to cancel. We are asking people to be kind to cancel ahead of time so that you don't create inconvenience. And also utakuwa na chance ya kuona bookings zako. You'll be able to track your spending, which is key. You'll be able to get discounts. Salons zingine zikiweka discount, you'll be able to see for other services. So you're having an array of access to almost everything. You'll be able to see the trending barbers, the trending salons in town, and see what are they talking about. Because wasichana zile stylists, the styles zimetokea. Yes. And you can book at any time, anywhere. Kama ni usiku umesikia kesho nataka kutengeneza kucha asubuhi, you can still book. Yes, you're not limited.
Yeah, these are the times your barber is sleeping, so you can't be able to wake them up with a call. But this now, you can book anytime.
Anytime, anywhere. Yes.
So what is the importance of reviews when it comes to a business? Because now you have created an app. At the end of the day, people are going to leave behind reviews to various salons that have embodied to Mpasho. What is the importance of these all reviews?
Wow. I mean, reviews work wonders. That is what brings you business. Wakati mtu anaona salon fulani imepewa reviews kama 100 ama more reviews positive. I'm saying positive reviews, huh? That is really a good place, because hawezi kuwa na watu kama mia wamekupea good reviews. Lazima kuwe kuna kitu mzuri nafanya. And then if you have negative reviews as a salon, it's time to take a step back and see how can I improve my service delivery. It's putting you in at a certain point where you have to manage your salon properly, because now you're put in the limelight. There's competition out there. You have to do it good. And also it will make salons give good services. And I'm saying good services as in hata kutreat tu hivi tu.
Kesho, after the client has left, they have now that freedom of talking about the services they received from that particular salon.
Exactly. And you'll be able also, hizo reviews itakuweka where as a professional, even to have more visibility out there. You can be able to change to go to one. I'm not saying you change, but you can go from one place to the other and tell them, this is how I performed in this salon. Look at the reviews here. I'm the boss here.
Now, we are talking at a time that we have a new government in place. You, with the application, you are into business. You are into this to also make money at the end of the day. So, what are some of the challenges, some of the things that you like, let's say, people who are in government, to make easy so that for businesses like yours, now we are going digital, they can be able to thrive?
First, I would say the government would come in handy if they would recognize the beauty industry. I'm hoping one day in Kenya we'll have a minister for beauty. I don't know, the minister for beauty, because these people, nobody speaks about them. We don't have any circles for them. Where do they get their funding except in the normal banks? We don't have anybody who looks into their needs. For example, funding. If somebody wants to start a salon, somebody who has entrepreneurial mindset, how can you help those? And most of them are single mothers, sorry to say. And they're doing a very good job. And these are also businesses they raise their children on. How do we help them to start their own businesses? How do we fund them? How do we give them access to fund? Walete product mzuri. Waache kuleta zile product fake. Umesikia siku hizi kuna product fake.
I think it was a few weeks ago, there are products that were banned, over 100.
Yes, but then who is coming back and telling these beauticians and salons these are the right products? Who is campaigning for them and telling them msitumie hii product ya kuchoma nywele kwa sababu watu inakata nywele? Nobody, except from their own experience. We need to have gatekeepers. And I hope to be that gatekeeper one day. But I can go and advocate for good products. I can be able to vet companies that give products, bring their products to this continent, and make sure they bring products which are worth the price, and also quality-wise, we are not negotiating. And also, let me tell you, Africa products zetu ziko poa sana. These mashia butters you hear about, it's only that we're ignorant, and we don't have the information. Who is reeling the information?
Yeah, because most of the time, things because most of the time what we hear and what we have in the, let's say, the media is this let's say Western products that are being advertised here because they have pumped in money into the advertisement, but on our side bado tuna
kukimbizana. Yes, we need to kujituma, man, because we have very good products. Most of these big companies, they take our shea butter from Africa, they take it to Europe, they change it, wanakuja wanatuzia. Yes, and I think it's high time that we have gatekeepers who can loudly speak about our products and without fear or contradiction, just be ready to have the market, to help the market. Be the point of reference when it comes to new products. That any company that wants to come to Kenya na kutafuta Irene, maze tuko na hii product, can you help us to get in? Yes.
So before we close our interview, I would like to know, what is one of the best financial advice you have ever received and applied, let's say, ika work for you, ama kama kuna ile financial advice you received ukajaribu and it failed terribly? Let's say best financial advice that you have ever received
in business. I would say not every money is good money, and especially when you're a startup, when you're starting to pitch, unaona watu wanakuja, umetafuta pesa manze ya kugrow your business, haikuji. Ule mtu atakuja tunatu pesa unachukua. Manze, we do some ground check. You might find yourself burning your fingers, and also don't be in a rush to take any investment that comes your way. Always weigh things, because you might be sacrificing your baby in the long run. Yes, but I'm so lucky. I've had very good people who are passionate about helping me, investing with me. This is the second time I have my partner now. I mean, not the second partner I've had now in this business, and I can say we've done great things because I also made mistakes in the past, and I wouldn't want to see any person who has a dream putting it in that level. So, not every money is good money.
Every money is good money. Okay, there you have it. So I think with that partnership, when it comes to business, you have talked about having a partner. How do you gauge and say that this person, I have known Milimo, let's say for 2 years, and I think we can enter into a partnership and create something? How do you determine that when you're going into partnership?
Wow, it's a tough part because we are all bound to make mistakes in life, and that's how we learn. But also I had to say that I take time. The French will say, je prends du recul. Like, you take your time. You can study somebody and still make a mistake. Look, we have marriages that are done for 20 years, they still fail. So I'm not in the shadow of that. But I take my time to see how that person is. And also, I'm not taking any partner who doesn't have any passion for beauty and African continent and African people. If you don't see that vision, then we can't work together. And if you have that vision and can see how we can drive this business forward, I'm really welcome. And also, I'm so happy. I'll be so happy to have somebody on my board of directors, a lady. I just have male counterparts. I'm just looking for that person. I'm female who would help us to shake this place. Yes.
Hapo umeongelea vizuri. We have ladies who are now running this world. They're doing amazing things. Unajua, when it comes to leadership and women, what is your point of view? Should they be given enough space? Ama that is already happening? What is your point of view when it comes to leadership and all this? Because we have people who are changing the world right now, and there are females, women who are changing the world, doing amazing things. Are we giving them enough support? We need to do more?
I would say for women, we cannot say that we've not been given support. When you knock a door, it will be opened. I'm a fervent believer. If you believe in yourself, come and knock to somebody's door. I would not afraid to go and knock in Ruto's house. Because I believe in something, I'll push it. And women were like that. But one thing I would urge my fellow female entrepreneurs, and actually in salon business, please, most of them have started very low. And when they see you coming, they're like, oh, you're bado, wacha tugoje bado ishike. Please support one another. You don't know where you're going to find me tomorrow, and I don't know where I will find you. You might need me, or maybe I'll need you now, but maybe tomorrow you'll need me. Let us learn to give everybody a chance. Listen to them. Women will have a tendency of bringing each other down and not even trying to grow each other because of competition. We're afraid of competition. In this life, everybody has their own way, and God has placed you in a certain area because He knows how you'll venture through. So don't be afraid to help a person. I'm not afraid to speak about what I plan for tomorrow, and I'm hoping to find women, like-minded women, who'll be like, Irene, I want to work with you so that you can help me transform my business. And I believe if I have like 5 of such women, this industry will be changed. But don't fight competition, it's there. But also I would urge women, please help somebody who is coming up. People have spent sleepless nights dreaming about their startups. I've spent 5 years almost now since I moved back to Kenya, dreaming about this thing. I'm hoping few women would come up and tell me, Erin, let me transform my business with this, and I'm going to have you. And I'm telling you, within 2 years, come and ask me if I've not transformed that business. So believe in other women, help them when they fail, and also be a voice when needed. And don't let anything pull you down. I'm sure male counterparts have given us space. It's only that we don't use it properly most of the times. Yes.
Growing up, was this something you wanted to do? Or ukienda shule ukafika mahali ukadivert ukasema mimi acha niingie huko kwa biti?
Imagine mimi sikuanga ati nikuwe entrepreneur. No. Mimi kitu ilinishika tu pap. Kwanza that time nilipata hii idea, I was actually going to get an internship in Zurich. And I had done all the interviews and I was like, sasa nifanye nini? Then nikakuja huku Kenya. I had everything that would make me lose faith in being an entrepreneur. Nilikujanga Kenya, nakumbuka nilikuwa MBA that time in Madrid, nikakuja August, nikashikwa, nilikuwa merent gari. My first time to drive in Kenya, nikashikwa nikaekwa Parklands, nikalala huko ndani. Sitaisahau. I had all the odds to say mimi sifanyi, sirudi Kenya. Kenya is another place I don't want to come back. But I insisted and I came back. So growing up, I didn't know that I would do this. But one thing with me, when I believe in something, I'll push every door. And not unless niambiwa yezi. Manze, na kuniambia hivyo lazima nitatafuta kampenyo hapo. Nitajituma kabisa. And I believe there is success at the end of the tunnel. We'll come to look at this interview one day and you tell me, I didn't remember you said this. But growing up, I didn't know. But nowadays with beauty industry, I have so many ideas. I'm even wondering kama ni mimi ule mse.
Wakati umeenda shule, what did you study?
So I studied in Kenya until my college, and then I moved to Europe. Me, because I tell people, I went there as a house girl. Out there those times was a house girl job. I didn't speak even a word of French. Within 1 year I had learned French. I went to the university. I did international business in masters, and I worked in French corporate companies like Michelin and civil engineering company, Bouygues, a subsidiary of Bouygues Construction. And then later on I decided I'm tired with the job. I went to do my MBA in Madrid in 2016. I quit my full-time job. I went to Madrid in 2016, spent my whole year partying in Madrid. I would say I was studying much. And then nikapata hiyo dream sasa nikarudi Kenya 2017.
So you say advising somebody who want to go, let's say they have an opportunity to go and study in Madrid. Yes? Are there enough opportunities for people to work there? Is the pay good compared to the Kenyan market? Because most of the time, Africans, African countries, when we think of abroad, what known as the good life? Is it that also the picture when you read them?
Anze uko struggle. Kwanza Ufaransa struggle. Wewe. Uko ziende kama uko na roho rahisi yani. No, France is a good country, but you need to learn the language, you need to be fluent. Usipate job wise is a little bit complicated. But kuishi huko manze kunahitaji roho ngumu. Job wise they might pay well, but then you have a lot of things to pay. You will pay a lot. I mean kuna housing, taxes and all that. US was a bit understandable. I lived in the US for some time, but I'm not made for that country, I think. To live there, I'm not made for that. Maybe one day it will. But I'm more of a European person. But Europe kuna chances. Nowadays manze watu wanasoma, and I'm so proud of Kenyans now. Siku hizi hatuendi kama house girls yani ya kwenda tu. We are going there, we are going to school. Especially the students in Germany. Bravo to the Kenyans in Germany. I'm sure my brother will say, oh, my sister is mentioning this. Yes. And I'm so happy. Now my brother works in Germany now. But those Kenyans, man, those in engineering schools, man, I'm just like, for you guys, I'm so proud.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Kenyans
shake.
We are taking over the world.
They're doing very well. We are known to be very intelligent people. So like even in these universities, you see now even more male counterparts are coming, and my engineers wazuri, yani people who are straightforward, not the ones wanaambianga watu wanatafutanga tu mama hapa Mombasa wanapeleka huko. Yani siku hizi ni watu wasomi tu.
It's a good one. So Kenyans, we are doing ourselves proud out here. So I think we can continue with that line so that work on that so that all Kenyans wakienda hapo nje they have a good experience, wasiteswe and all that. But I think we are doing good.
Wanarudi home. It's really good. We have a lot of people who have come back. So see kama hizi vitambo tulikuwa tunaishi huko hataki kurudi Kenya. Now people from abroad now are coming back to uplift their country. Yes, yes, which is a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yes. So for you French unaijua vizuri?
Kabisa? Nataka kutest.
Lazima tutatest, tutamaliza interview na French, but mimi sitajaribu because I can bite myself. Na sitaki lunch is approaching, so so Irene, you can tell people where they can find you, let's say on social media and all that, na pia download app.
Sawa. Mnaweza tupata kwa social media, Instagram Afrourembo, we're on Twitter Afrourembo, Facebook Afrourembo. And we'll be able to answer you. If you're a salon, you want us to come and visit you to have a discussion, I'm very open. I'll be very happy to come and see you and also give you more information, show you the system demo. No obligation to take it, but at least you'll have a chance to see what are the opportunities for you. And also I'm reachable on Irene@Afrourembo.com. Irene@Afrourembo.com.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sawa. Mimi wananiita mjukuu mfalme ama ukipenda Dennis Milimo. I want Irene to sign out in French. Atuambie, please keep on watching Mpasho in French. Irene.
Sasa ni hapo, tunaanza hapo.
Tunaanza hapo. Unaweza tuambia this has been my time on Mpasho and please watch me.
OK. Merci beaucoup. Ça, c'était mon temps avec Mpasho FM. Donc, continuez à regarder Mpasho FM et Star, c'est ça? Des stars, à lire le Star sur les réseaux sociaux comme Instagram, je pense, et Facebook. Et c'est ça. Continuez à regarder leur page et aussi de télécharger notre application Afrourembo sur Android, sur App Store et Google Play. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt.
Wow. Hapo mwisho nimesikia hapo. Hiyo ni kusema?
Thank you.
Alright, so that has been our time. See you next time.